Hello, my darling. This is your host, Madam Tilly, and I'm here with my friend Sassy Chestnut
Hello.
and Budbear.
Hi there.
And welcome to the Waifu Tavern podcast. Yas, Queen. And
Ah,
happy Pride Month. This is Pride of 2024. Oh man, we're day one. We already saw freaking was it Ian McKellen just in a freaking in a Pride parade or something.
Ian McKellen is an icon.
Yes.
mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, best month of the year. Bust up the rainbows, change all your logos. Yeah, straights get to be uncomfortable. Yeah, especially the bigot ones.
I mean, hey, when you remind them that Gandalf the gay is just a real thing.
I find it so weird when people are just homophobic because I feel so why do you care?
It makes them so much easier to punch, though.
I guess.
Uh huh. Remember punch Nachis?
I haven't had a boxing match in a long, long time. Just, I'm itching.
Well, it says the laundromat.
Ugh. Okay, fair. I've had one boxing match in the last few years.
Uh,
Some guy jumped on my back and started punching me on top of the head because I was
Oh,
wearing a
jeez.
pride flag mask over my N95 because I'm immunocompromised. But I'm a big guy. They call me Bear IRL for a reason. And this guy couldn't have been more than 100 pounds.
Oh God, what a twink.
Skinny, smelled like he was on methamphetamine. There is actually a smell to that. You live in poor areas long enough, you learn to pick it out. But
Mm-hmm.
he jumped on my back and started punching me, screaming homophobic slurs. And I just sort of threw him over my shoulder into a bunch of the sort of plastic deck chairs that the laundromat leaves everywhere for people to sit in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm such a regular at the adjoining gas station that the owners of the laundromat run that they have decided that I get free drinks every time I'm there now because they don't want me to stop being a customer.
Yeah.
So yeah, every time I go in to buy Mama Bear smokes or something, they're like, "Hey, remember you get free drinks, man?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting a Monster or a Mountain Dew,
oh,
depending on the day."
I was about to say, can you give me some Mountain Dew so I get those game codes for my Final Fantasy mount?
You
Oh
know,
God.
if the Baja Blast I have in the fridge has one, I'll send it to you.
No, it's not for Baja, sadly. Those bastards do what they're doing.
Oof.
I still can't believe that's an actual thing though. It's so crazy to me. I don't know
Excuse me,
why.
sorry.
Then I showed her the Butterfinger one from the last expansion, and her mind was blown.
I'm so glad I don't have that. It's such an ugly mount.
The Butterfinger one's one of my favorites.
It's just
I mean,
another mount, but the color of a Butterfinger bar.
Mm.
yeah, it's like chocolate. It has like a bunch of hearts floating around it. It's adorable.
It's the poop mount. It looks like a poop.
I disagree, but okay.
I'm just teasing you, Tilly.
Uh, so yeah. Anyways, it being the month of June. One of my favorite gaming news sites is called Gayming Magazine.
That's great.
So yeah, GAYMINGMAG.com.
You never told
And
me the name of the website. I'm gonna go bookmark that.
yeah, it's one of my favorite websites. Cause not only does it put out a decent amount of news, but they usually put gay topics first. Like
Mm-hmm.
what can you be gay in this game?
You'd be
Sort of thing.
gay.
And and things like say like sites like Kotaku, they put out so many sites that kind of call overboarded here. Where it puts out a decent amount of news, so it's not like like one article a week, but it's also like not like 10 articles a day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, they got their own gaming awards going, and I think the site also kind of like tries to give away like gaming chairs and whatnot. Oh, what's this Digi Pride 2024? Click on this real quick.
You know,
Oh, and they even have like I think they're on like Twitch team as well. Let's see, here's a runs from May 20th to the end of June on Twitch and TikTok. What's looking in the gaming podcast and so yeah.
I'm entering the contest for that gaming chair. I could use a new chair.
I love my chair because I remember buying the floor display one and shoving that shit in my car. My friends wanted to murder me because guess who had to sit in the back with the obnoxious chair?
It's just
I ordered my current chair off of Amazon, and it's better than my last one, but it's also like not ideal.
oh man, when I had the money, I must have ordered like I don't know 5, 6 chairs from Walmart, I think, uh, and I was sitting for like maybe like 10 minutes, like nope, don't like this chair, you can have it, and I just couldn't find like it's like the Cinderella slipper, like my ass was not happy, yeah, uh,
Yeah,
it's
finances are tight, so I like ordered the best chair I could for like $70.
yeah, it's kind of like the budget I kind of prefer. So this is an office chair works, and like, heck, a lot of my chairs I found just off the side of the road. They last me a long time.
Yeah.
Let's see. But now it's like I got 7 chairs. I got one ass. Anyways, so for their gaming awards, they just gonna go through a couple of categories here. Not gonna worry about like who's the best streamer or whatnot. But just let's see here. Basically, first we're gonna go over their games of the year, and some of these are typically gay, but it's just like what the community has chosen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think mostly are got some gay element to them though. First of all, for game of the year though, right there is Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, of course, like gay icon. Let's go.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it's like you could basically do so much of the sex in that one. Look however you want, and you got plenty of options. Yeah, most people go for Astalon or Karlak.
Karlak's the tiefling lady, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I have an embarrassing story about Baldur's Gate 3.
Go for it.
I went for Lizelle.
So did I.
Who's
See,
Lizelle?
the Githyanki.
Yeah,
Oh, so I don't like that they're ugly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be
See,
that person.
The thing is, Githyanki, however the hell you pronounce it, when they're not under the control of a diabolical lich queen pretending to be a god, turning them from a fantasy race into the author's slur sona, they're basically fantasy Klingons, and Klingons are my favorite sci-fi species ever.
Oh, okay.
Like, the whole courtship ritual for a Githyanki is you find out who the top and the bottom is in the relationship by beating the hell out of each other in a duel.
Oh, jeez.
And in your first encounter with Lizelle, you can assert yourself as a top by saying, "No, that's not what's going to happen. You submit to me," and you roll an intimidate check.
Oh, jeez.
Because that's how they are. They're fantasy Klingons when they're not under the control of a fanatical, diabolical Lich Queen pretending to be a god.
Ah.
Yeah, like I chose Lysel because like okay, Karlach seemed a little overrated, and Shadowheart seemed a little too plain Jane girl in that store, and so of Lysel, and I come from the BDSM community, I really appreciate her Dobby personality, and seeing her open up, and I remember when the cutscenes where she was opening up, I just kept going aww,
My,
and
my favorite thing about Karlach is straight bros getting super upset when they realize that they're not topping her and she's pegging them.
really.
Like, oh yeah, like there's a sex scene with her in the game where it's very clear that regardless of your character's gender, you're getting the strap.
Oh wow.
Nice. I can feel her heat. I- and but yeah, I remember too. I had that duel, and it was a pretty damn close duel, but I did lose. And so yep, you're mine now. Like, okay, mom.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
I
I don't think I've met anyone who ever romanced Will.
I rolled a natural 20 in that duel as a Pact of the Blade Warlock / Paladin. And I won in one hit, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Right.
Just having
I should give that game another shot.
it's very good. I need to go
Yeah.
back and beat it. I'm at the tail end.
So yeah. I think I said I don't think I've ever met anyone who ever romanced Will.
See, one of the things about that game that I keep finding out is that straight men don't know how to parse same-sex attraction between friendship, because like one of my cousins put down the game forever because he thought Will was trying to teach him how to pick up ladies, when in fact Will was romancing him. One of my friends came out as bi because of Will, actually.
Oh,
and
that's
he's
very
like
cute.
the only one I've ever known to romance Will.
Let's see here. A lot of people go with the Drow Lady as well. But yeah, that's and gameplay wise, yeah, it could be a really good game of the year. And then their nominee was Final Fantasy 16. I've yet to play this one, although I am aware that there is actually a pretty good gay relationship in it.
My problem with Final Fantasy 16 is the same problem I have with Dragon Age, is the same problem I have with every game that uses its plot conceit. Mages are incredibly dangerous and strong enough to kill us all, and so we have to enslave and abuse them and hope they never rise up. And oh no, the game's about mages rising up. Like, how could we have foreseen this thing that happens in every fucking story where this is a thing? Does that make any kind of sense? Am I just being an asshole?
No, I get it.
No,
It's
I
just
get
a
it.
trope you don't like. But,
Yeah, of course. So like everyone's allowed to have tropes they don't like.
Like I'm not making a judgment on the quality of the game itself. It's just that one specific trope is an immediate turn off for me.
Yeah, of course. No, of course. Well, like, I generally don't like. What's a trope I freaking despise? I'm trying to think of a trope I despise, but I can't put one on the tip of my tongue though. Okay, can I just say the isekai genre? Like, it's just like Magos New World bitty army, and I'm like, what the fuck?
If you go way back to like the anime that spawned the isekai genre, it could not be further apart.
Oh, slave girl. That's my least favorite trope. Slave girl.
See, if you want to try good isekai that isn't about weird bland guy goes to new world and is suddenly the hottest commodity ever and all the girls want to sleep with him, one of the originators of the genre in anime is called Escaflowne.
I've heard of. I wanted to watch that because like I see clips of like, look, the animation. I'm like, the animation's really good.
Oh yeah,
In
Nice.
Escaflowne.
Yeah, I got
It's
the box set.
it's like a 1997 anime. I would recommend hunting down the new dub because like it's one of those dubs that I can only compare it to like being in the presence of a stage play where
Okay.
everyone is so immaculately talented that you forget you're watching a play.
Oh, that's cool. I love that
Like,
kind of feeling.
in the new dub, I had to get up for a minute because like the combat screams were so visceral and the dialogue was so natural that I would forget I was watching something and be like, okay, this is uncomfortable for a minute here. Like, it's just like, oh, it's just a show. Okay.
But that's like what makes it like really awesome that the fact that
Oh,
the
yeah.
voice acting can like have such an effect on you.
Oh yeah, like it was a dub that Funimation, it was a thing Funimation redubbed it after a Kickstarter. And I don't recognize any of their usual voice actors in it except for bit parts. So I think they actually hired like stage actors for most of the parts.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And that's like how you get with Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which had the first gay kiss in Star Trek.
Oh.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine is in the same vein such a good show because everyone is an accomplished stage actor and they know how to use their stage presence to lift each other up instead of drown each other out. Sorry for the tangent.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It was interesting. I was gonna say like the what do you call it? The spider isekai is pretty dope.
Oh, okay, I need to watch that one someday.
It's good, except when it goes to her like other classmates and you're like really bored, and then when it goes back to her, you're like, oh shit, this is awesome. And it's her classmates who are like, I don't care.
Okay, haven't played this game yet. So I'm still playing the game that came before, and I don't think there's any gay in this one, but although the main character is considered a gay icon, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I've been playing it. It's. No,
I want to play it.
This is not a statement of the game's quality itself. Like, I've been with the Zelda series since I was a very young child, playing my outdated NES in my bedroom in, I guess the middle of the forest because I'm a real actual talking bear. But, like, I'm trying to get used to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom as the new style of Zelda. Because it's nothing really like the old style was, and it's hard to get used to. But when you get into that zone, they're really good games. And there is no way that Link is not a feral bisexual.
Yeah, I would definitely say like Azaria like bisexual coded. I would definitely say that.
Like straight up from the dialogue in both games, I think Sidon, his wife, Link, and Zelda are a polycule.
Oh yeah.
There is no way. There is no straight explanation for what goes on between Link and Sidon.
Oh yeah, holy shit. I read some pretty good next day for work stuff. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I've read some very interesting theories about Zora anatomy based on what sharks have downstairs.
Oh yeah. I love that shit. I
I
really
mean,
want to get into it because like Link is technically a monster fucker, and we have to like rep our monster fucker king.
little dude, puppy, calm down.
Okay, like I don't know what the hell goes in down Tears of the Kingdom, but I think Zelda turns into a dragon, and he's like smash. And he says Sidon, and he's like smash. I'm like my king. He's like the true monster fucker, so therefore he is a king.
Yes, Link sees a monster and he says, "I'm gonna climb that."
No, he
And
says
Zelda,
wood. That's why he says wood.
no, he looks up and says, "I'm gonna climb that." And Zelda says, "To fight it, right? To fight it, right?"
Yeah. Actually, there's this. Okay, I'm sorry. This isn't really gay, slash LGBT, but like, there's this artist that makes really cute Link X Zelda animations, and I love them to fucking bits.
I don't know. I'm willing to say that just because Link is a bicon, whether he likes it or not, it's queer by default.
Yeah. He's like one of the most queerest characters ever. Like he doesn't know that he's queer, but we're like, we know that he's queer.
Like he'll sit there and make 300 servings of just peppers and mushrooms at a walk for an hour, and then he'll run off into the snow.
Yeah.
He's a feral bisexual.
And plus, I really want to play Breath of the Wild's the first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to play just collect all the horses because for some reason they went like horse crazy in that game. And I evolved from horse girl to horse girly. They're different. So the evolved state of horse girly means like you just play with animals, man.
Even though I got the card that lets me summon Epona, I still care for my very first horse. I named Harley. She's a pink horse.
Oh.
I remember the first horse I caught in that game was a blue dappled horse that I dropped down from my glider onto by accident. Took him back to the stables and named him Chungus.
Oh my god, we should have like top horses in video games. That'd be such a fun podcast slash like stream. That is like the most like sassy thing ever. Just like ranking animals. It's streams.
Who's the best pet?
Oh, okay. Which one do you like better? Like Tears of the Kingdom Zelda or Breath of the Wild Zelda?
I haven't played Tears. I got it, but I haven't played it yet.
Because I think they have two different hairstyles, and I actually think I prefer Tears of the
I think my internet just crapped out.
No, you're here.
Of the Kingdom.
One sec. I can barely understand either of you. I'm roboting hardcore.
Oh jeez. No, know what? I think I like short hair Zelda better. I think she's cuter.
Me too.
I think she's cuter. I think that's the one I would smash. To be fair, I do like girls with short hair, so like that's kind of like a bias. Then again, you're talking to someone who hates Bayonetta's original hair versus her new hair where it's like all cute and short. I'm like, oh, my queen. She's also like aunt lesbian. That's your auntie lesbian right there.
The thing is too is I'm not a big fan of fucking beehive hairstyles.
No, I hate them.
Original Bayonetta, it's like I almost never notice it. So it's like that's like the last place I'm looking.
Okay.
Of Bayonetta.
This is going to be very, very, very specific, super specific. But did you ever have crazy hair day at your school when you were a kid?
No.
Okay, there's this thing at my school to like raise money or something. You would have crazy hair day. You just have a crazy hairdo, and one popular thing was putting like a cup in your hair, and it kind of looks like a beehive wig. And it looks exactly like Bayonetta's hair. So I always think she has a red solo cup in her hair.
Let's see here.
Okay, can I find a picture of it?
There at you.
My internet crapped out for a brief moment there.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. I'm just like trying to find an example of like Oh my god, why can't I find it? It's so vivid in my memory, but I can't find a freaking example.
I will be right back. I am a dumbie and I sat down to do a podcast without something to drink.
Yeah,
Okay.
water's very important. That's why I always have water when I'm doing cash at my work. Because you
Oh.
have to say, like, hi, welcome to the store, goodbye.
Water's for straights. I'm gonna go get a Dr. Pepper.
I love my water. I'm just depressed. I cannot find the crazy hair day thing.
That freaking red paint is an otters in my Discord chat.
So sad. I cannot find the cup in the hair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Like, this is kind of like an example. I don't know where to put it.
Whatever you like.
I don't know where to put it. There's no, like, chat, like... Can I? Okay, I can do it here. There we go, there we go. So, like, it's kind of like this, where, like, they kind of put a cup in their hair.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So, it kind of looks like this. Not as crazy. But there's like, a cup in her hair. And, like, that's what Bayoneta's hair makes me think of.
Huh.
Like, it's very specific.
Yep, that is traumatizing me.
I know, it made me think of that. I'm just like, bro.
So, the current horse and cell that I got, I just sell for the first one I could find. It was a blue one. Apparently,
Aw.
so I named him Bubbles.
Aw, oh my god, there's like a pug that comes to my store named Bubbles, and like she's the sweetest thing ever.
Aww.
I love her to bits. She loves being pet. And like this thing is a pug, so like they kind of have those bubbly eyes, so it's really like such a good name for her.
Yeah.
I feel like Bubbles is such a solid name though.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So, moving on from Femboy Link. I guess next game for Game of the Year is one I was actually following for a bit. I need to play it, but yeah, Thirsty Suitors.
Okay, can you repeat that so I could Google what the heck that looks like?
It's called Thirsty Suitors.
Thirsty Suitors?
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I haven't.
I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe it's not pictures?
I could play a trailer
No,
if
I
you
have
want.
not seen this, but the art style is amazing! I love the shapes!
Oh,
I ain't never seen this in my life. Oh, is that like a rhythm game?
this looks like
Eh.
an RPG.
Yeah, it's an RPG with some river mechanics, and I believe like a girl like dealing with like kind of like a spin on Scott Pilgrim when she's dealing like her 7 S's. You know, some boys, some girls.
This isn't a dating sim. It's a breakup simulator. Battle your exes, disappoint your parents, find yourself. Yep, this is going on the wish list.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
put it on the wish list. Oh, I have a
had
really
this
cool
on the wish list
style.
for a while. Yeah.
Oh, you wrecked your own?
Oh, hey. There's the usual reviews. Why is everyone brown? Why is everyone gay? I'm scared of diversity.
Oh, good lord.
Like,
Someone actually wrote that.
No, I'm just summarizing the negative reviews. I always look at the negative reviews just to see if there's any consistency among them.
Add to wish list. Hey, awesome sauce.
Yeah, this looks great. I'm gonna buy this.
That looks really
next
cool.
month. Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy this next month. This month I have to save money to go to Pride.
I'm too much of a bitch coward to go to Pride.
I normally am, but I'm also meeting up with a bunch of my activist friends at Pride, so
Oh, that's good.
at some point I became some kind of notable cis ally, so I have to put my money where my mouth is and go meet all my trans rights activist friends at Pride this year.
Yeah, a bunch of my coworkers were like, "Oh, we should go to Pride." I'm like, over my dead body, I'm not going in the middle of June where it's fucking hot and there's a bunch of people. That is my nightmare.
I'm going to Seattle Pride. It's not going to be that hot.
Toronto Pride's crazy.
Yeah, God. No,
Yeah.
no offense. No offense. Just Toronto's crazy.
No, yeah. I'm just like, I'm not going to Toronto Pride. Fuck that. And they're like trying to drag me because I work
Like-
at a pet store. Therefore, 90% of us are like gay as fuck.
See, I'm from Seattle. Seattle's my kind of crazy.
See, the only thing that's gayer than a pet store is the zoo. Do you think people who work on the zoo like kids? No, they're like animals, dude.
I can name the one place I've worked that has been gayer than a zoo.
What's gayer than a zoo?
The unpopular bar in a small town.
Okay, yeah, bars are pretty. Those are for more the extroverted LGBT folk. The introverted ones like to work with animals.
So I lived in a little town called Roundup. At one point, like 700 people. The bar I worked at, I'm not going to name just in case someone recognizes it. But
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I wasn't 21 yet, but they were hiring, and I'm a guy of imposing stature, so I was the doorman, the bouncer, I guess you'd call it. And I stood there and made sure the 3 or 4 people who all turned out to be like depressed queer weirdos in a town of 700 people who came in for their whiskey and enchiladas every night. I made sure no one hassled them.
Okay,
This
that's good.
sounds amazing.
Enchiladas and whiskey sounds amazing right now.
Oh man, I haven't had a good enchilada in a while. Oh yeah, I had some vegan enchiladas recently.
I'm really boring and I don't drink.
The place I live right now.
Or like, I'll take an enchilada over whiskey, but still whiskey's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink often. I never drink until I get drunk either.
I was taking a screenshot of the Thirsty Suitors, and I saw the guy in the back with a fucking cat strapped to him. Like, oh, that guy reminds me of Fire.
I love the cat. What the heck? That's so cute.
You know, for Pride Month, I think I'm gonna boot up Wallpaper Engine and change both my wallpapers to Astolfo. It doesn't matter what flavor of gay you are. Astolfo is gay.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I turn
There's
out a few
actually,
people to
like,
Thirsty Suitors.
quite a few non-binary characters in the Fate world, which is nice.
Astolfo isn't one of them.
He's not one of them, but
that
there's
actually
a character...
was a mistranslation.
Yeah, but there's actually a character called Akindu, and they're non-binary.
Oh yeah, that's accurate to like actual mythology.
To actual myth, yeah.
Yeah,
Akindu's actually like non-binary.
Astolfo is from an ancient epic poem. And
no, he's the Knights of Charlemagne. He's from the Knights of
Oh
Charlemagne.
yeah, he wasn't a real person though. He was a legend.
Yeah, but like
Charlemagne's 12th paladin. In the epic poem, it is said that he laid with Charlemagne's other knights to ease their loneliness from their wives.
Oh my god, have you... I love all the memes with, what do you call it? The Epic of Gilgamesh, where they're like, honey, and the world's oldest yaoi just dropped more news. I'm like, how fair, like, I guess like Epic of Gilgamesh is like the world's oldest yaoi, like, you can't really deny that.
I mean, there's yaoi of comparable age. You can't tell me Liu Bei and pals weren't gay in Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh yeah, and then you have like Achilles, like bi icon. Sorry, he's more bisexual because he liked his like captured wife in the Trojan War, but like he was more like his boyfriend. Forget his name. Don't want to say it.
Something no one will tell you about Roman and Greek myth is that like until Christianity happened, everyone was bisexual.
Oh yeah, they're like let's go babies.
Roman legionaries would sleep with young men before they'd sleep with women because, well, a woman might assassinate me. A man is too honorable.
Yeah, people are weird.
Yeah. Fucking skinhead Nazi fucking homophobes who glorify the Roman legion don't realize just how much man-on-man action was going on back then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, okay. People don't like do their like research. And like I just freaking love in the Hades 2 in Hades 2 the design of like oh my god. I'm my mind's saying Hestia, but it's not Hestia that I'm thinking of. Oh my god, the witchy girl. The witch goddess. What's her name?
Megara? I don't know.
No, witch goddess. Hat in the abs.
I don't remember.
Likely be a contender for next year's Gaming Awards.
She's in the second one, and she's like the new like Thanatos. Hecate.
Just.
Hecate.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know who you mean now.
I was gonna say, just Google the characters.
Just Google characters. No,
Um,
I want to remember. God, that's like top 2 character design right there.
It's like I was recently watching a documentary for Final Fantasy 14. Basically they were talking about 2.0, just like base Realm Reborn when it came back from its redemption, what the differences were like, and it was kind of crazy because back then they had like multi-classing, and you got like
Wow.
where you put your points in your stats like D&D.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
Bard
know.
wasn't even a DPS at the time.
Get out of there.
And they're saying, because it's 2014, they're like, they brought up like Final Fantasy 14 was really praised for the same-sex marriage. And he's like, I find that was odd because you think that's something, normal. Not sure why it's praised. Yeah, but I guess like 2014 was a different time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I guess the guy was European or something, because like I guess he was like why is same sex not normal? It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's like we still got a lot of ground to cover here in America. Yeah, a lot of fight to do.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh.
Other than this, what's up?
Have you guys seen the really cool like I guess like trend of like picking your like LGBT flag and then picking a Pokemon team based off the colors of your flag?
No.
Yeah, it's a really cool trend. So like since you have the trans flag, you'd have to pick pink, white, and blue Pokemon to make your Pokemon team.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can see how it works.
I could try that.
So you had to pick like Sylveon because that's like the most like trans icon you can never get in Pokemon.
It's if I can't remember because I haven't played the gym with Sylveon's in it, so I'm like, why do people keep sticking me with this one? Yeah, I like Caterpie.
I like Caterpie. I just think he's neat.
Okay, so can the shiny form of the Pokemon count?
I'm not sure. Not maybe. I don't know.
Because my current team actually, in one of the games I'm playing, actually fits as long as we count my Gardevoir as shiny.
Yeah, it could work because you would have the ally flag. I totally forgot the.
Oh no, Pan flag.
Oh, Pan flag. Oh, sorry, because you said you're an ally. So like.
Oh, I'm an ally to the trans community, but I am not heterosexual.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it is okay. I will post one of my stream avatars, and you will be able to see my my flag reflected by my plasma cannon.
Aww. Yeah, I'm trying to work on like your little like chibi version of you. Unless that's supposed to be a surprise from Kelly, and I just spoiled it. Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This is the PNG I currently use for streaming.
Okay.
I also have my persona that I use sometimes.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's okay. Is it Mega Man this far? Because it gives me Mega Man vibes.
Oh yeah, that is our mutual friend of mine until his name Skaith did.
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
Totally Mega Man's command mission.
It's just the boots and like the chest plate are very Mega Man-ish.
Oh yeah, that is based on the Mega Man X armor from Command Mission.
Yep.
Okay. Because like I don't like saying, oh, it makes me think of this. You're like, I didn't really like get inspired by that.
I think we have derailed though. I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh, that's
sorry.
okay. What was I on about? I was going to explain why I like Caterpie. I think he's my favorite.
Back to Caterpie.
Wait. Can I take a guess?
What?
Because the little caterpillar gets into a cocoon, a metapod, and then it blossoms into a beautiful butterfly.
No, but that's a good coincidence. You know, because apparently butterflies are associated with my channel design.
Yes.
Yeah.
But because I remember just it was because I only watched one season of the Pokemon cartoon.
Oh.
So, and this is actually when Team Rocket was actually threatening. Because later on, even Pikachu just one-shot the whole team. Yeah. So it was like one of the very first episodes, Ash had just caught, all he had was like Pikachu, a Pidgey, and Caterpie.
Mhm.
And Team Rocket was just kicking their ass. You know, and they're like, oh, I gotta let this Caterpie, and like, it's just this little guy. You know, against these are like free Pokemon. And the little dude freaking won the day, you know? And so it was adorable. It had a big, cool moments. And, you know, it showed that, hey, the little guy can fucking win the day. You know, don't underestimate the little guy. Yeah. And I'm 5'2", so it's like, yeah, I can't relate.
You're 5'2"? I thought you were taller for some reason.
Small
no.
Tilly.
I sound tall. Yeah.
I don't know. I think everyone's taller than me because I'm like 5 foot IRL, so I'm like.
I'm 5'10" in my boots.
Yeah, I'm just like right. I'm just like I always feel like I'm the shortest person, so when someone's like shorter than me pops in, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck?
I could go on, but because more off topic, but
yeah, of course. We were
it's
talking
like
about if you want to get back on topic, we were talking about that one that we didn't know what was
Thirsty
with
Suitors.
like all the black characters, Thirsty Suitors that we haven't played, but it has such a cool style.
Oh yeah, because it kind of comes off like a trippy indie game at first. Like,
Mhm.
oh no, this is a legit RPG and like
Mhm.
well thought story. And yeah, so I'm really interested in playing it sometime. So hopefully next year when I get back to
Mhm.
variety. Um,
Mhm.
but like let's see here. Next one is Spider-Man 2.
I have that played up. Sorry.
I haven't
I,
played either of the new Spider-Man games.
it's just something I keep meaning to. Like I played a couple hours of the first one. As far as 2, I couldn't help but like just like check out the Venom scenes.
Okay, that was
But
pretty
like,
hot in that though. Sorry, just throwing that out there.
oh yeah, definitely. Phil was my favorite superhero growing up, so that's why people thought it was weird. There ain't no hero. So I'm not sure there's any gay characters in it. I do know that Gwen Stacy's is a big supporter of trans.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Gwen Stacy is like canonically cool with the trans community.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, her colors
Yeah.
are the trans flag.
Yeah. There's a lot of symbolism in Across the Spider-Verse, apparently, that version of her might be trans.
Yeah. Oh my god. But if you actually read like this, Spider-Gwen like comics are so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the Spider-Gwen comics. Oh my god. I'm just like, it's so pretty.
But yeah, good open world, good combat mechanics, decent story. Yeah, so that's good. I could see it be a contender for Game of the Year. Let's see. But then the final nominee for Game of the Year is Stray Gods, the role-playing musical.
I haven't played it.
Same.
Oh my god, that's one I need to play still. Stray
Yeah,
Gods.
14. I keep stacking up games.
Like
And I'm playing them.
it's like the perfect game for me, literally because
Yeah.
it's like a musical, and I love musicals.
Well, my favorite musical is a bit of an unusual pick because audiophiles hate it because it's recorded with amateur grade equipment, but genuinely it and the thing they did after it are two of the best fan works for anything I've ever seen.
Okay.
But Undertale the musical could actually count as like a Pride Month thing because Undyne and Alphys.
To be like Undertale fan music is freaking dope though.
Oh god, they made like a whole 3-hour like full length musical.
I love Undertale music. It's just like that is some
Man.
good shit.
Go look up Man on the Internet Undertale the musical. Like
Oh jeez.
legitimately my favorite musical. They also did a Chrono Trigger the musical, which is my second favorite musical.
And one thing about Stray Guys is that like I freaking love this cast. Like all these, like just
Oh, the
people I
cast is
know
great.
Yeah, Laura
That's in
Bailey being the
that's-
main.
That's in my family
there's-
sharing. I'm gonna download that.
I'm sorry, but like Laura Bailey's, that's my queen right there. You do not
Oh,
disrespect Laura Bailey on my watch.
There's also Ashley Johnson, Erica Ishii, Felicia
Mhm.
Day, Troy Baker, Mary Elizabeth McGuinn, Carrie Payton. Those are the ones I'm aware of. But yeah, like I love Laura Bailey ever since I was just a horny teenager and I saw Blood Rain on the Blockbuster shelf.
I just like I don't know, Laura Bailey's such a queen, but I think I really liked her because of her like pregnancy like outburst during the second campaign of Critical Role. God, that's funny. Because because they're playing Critical Role. Laura Bailey's pregnant as fuck, so she gets mad really easily because preggers like affects your like mentality, right? So when she got like bad roll, she got frustrated, like storm off, and then you just see her husband, buff dude,
Travis Willingham.
Travis Willingham go like, I'm so fucked when I get home, like kind of face.
My favorite thing about Critical Role Campaign 2 is that they're fucking married, but Travis is so nervous about having his character hit on his wife's character.
Yeah, it's very cute. I do like them because like Travis Willingham is such like a himbo in real life.
Like I have personal problems with him by proxy, but it's business related, not him as a person related.
Yeah.
Oh, is he just like connected to something that you just didn't like?
Critical Role got litigious with someone I know in passing over something really stupid. And he's technically the owner, the CEO of Critical Role.
Let's see. It's kind of crazy that it became a whole company.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I also kind of like wondering like what does Townsend and Liam do there? Because I'm breaking down like Matt's like the lead designer. Travis is CEO. Marisha is the director. Sam does advertisements. Laura does the merch shop. Ashley does the charity. What the fuck does Liam and Townsend do?
Liam,
well, I can tell you what
comes to
Townsend
work.
does. Every company needs a strange bisexual sage.
Perfect. That I know once I'm finally, it's gonna take a while, but once I'm done with all the Dimension 20 stuff, I'll probably subscribe to Beacon, just to give it a spin. Even though like 90% of their content is currently still free on YouTube. But yeah, it's like they kind of want to do what Dimension 20 did, and just cut out the middleman, just make their own site/service.
Honestly,
So more power to them.
Yeah. Especially since a lot of the services are screwing people over these days.
Oh yeah, it's like I can't go back say like Disney Plus because it's like now they want $15 a month. It was fucking like $7 a couple months ago.
Yeah, like at least with cartoons, I know where I can watch cartoon online.
Yeah. Yeah, and at first I thought like, oh shit, there's a $6 ad option. I guess I can get used to ads, but holy fuck, there's so many ads in just a half-hour episode or something.
Like, how are there?
Nope, fuck it.
How are there more ads than a YouTube video? How did they manage it?
Yeah.
Like, YouTube is so literally unusable for me without an ad blocker that I downloaded a third-party client to watch it on my desktop. But Disney Plus manages more ads in a service you have to pay for.
Yep. Let you know how I feel. Uh, Also, drop a link here in game chat. But I already had said game in my cloud storage.
Oh, okay.
So I just finished downloading Stray Gods.
I still need to play it. Because like I also love Greek mythology. It's a musical plus Greek mythology, like best like combo ever.
Also, the art style reminds me of Wolf Among Us. I really love
Oh, that! Oh my god! Did you ever do the Glassim option?
No, I don't know what that is.
Thank you,
There's an
Toad.
option where it says glass him, and then people are like, "What the fuck does glass him mean?" And the main character just whacks the character with like his glass of like alcohol. It's really funny.
I might have. I mean, I killed a couple people in my playthrough. Let's see here. But okay, so these are our 6 contenders for the game of the year.
Mhm.
Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy 16, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Thirsty Suitors, Spider-Man 2, and Stray Gods: The Role-Playing Musical.
I'm gonna vote for the one I played and the one that actually took home GOTY, didn't it? Baldur's Gate 3.
And Baldur's Gate is actually the first game to ever take all the major game of the year awards.
I would say it deserves it just because it makes bigots angry. Like,
I think it's really good too.
like, it's also really good, yeah. But like, one of my favorite things about Baldur's Gate 3 is that people tried to get it banned in the US due to bestiality. As if Halsin, the fucking druid, isn't still Halsin the druid when he's in bear shape.
Oh my god, sorry. People are just so crazy, dude.
Like, the vampire twink, Asterion, wants to get destroyed by the bear druid, Halsin. Let him. He'll be fine. Might not be able to walk. He'll walk funny for a bit. He might not be able to sit down. He'll be fine.
It just people are just like so crazy. Well, it's just like I also like how it's a non-American studio. I think they're Belgian.
Yeah,
That one-
Larian is Belgian.
So like I like how it's I do like how it's a non-American studio, and it was also like a really great journey story for Asterian's voice actor.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty old. He's like, I think in his 30s maybe. And he got his first big break when he was 30, which is Baldur's Gate.
Can we not call early 30s old, please?
It's just...
I'm 35.
I'm turning 30 in July.
Crumbling to fucking dust over here.
Oh my god, he's like a year like... Wait, how old is he? I don't know how fucking old he is. It doesn't say. It just says he was born in. It's just born Birmingham, England. What does that mean?
That he's from Birmingham, England.
But like, how many years, motherfuckers?
Okay. Give me a second. What's his name?
Neil Newbon.
Okay. Let me look at his Wikipedia page.
I looked at his Wikipedia page. I'm sorry, he's 45.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, he's...
And like he literally got his big break when he was 45. Well, like probably around like 40 or something, to be honest.
Hopefully I get mine run then.
But like that's great. It means keep chasing your goal, even if the golden years, which is like 19 to like 26 or whatever nowadays. He still pursues it. Like, I love how he kept pursuing his dream.
Crumbling to dust over here.
She got me sassy. Oh, she is sassy. So.
I am sassy. I'm the sassiest nut.
Okay, so on to the Gaming Magazine's Readers Award.
And Sassy Chestnut never invited to another
the-
podcast.
They also nominated Baldur's Gate 3, FF16, and Zelda. But the other three are, we have Goodbye Volcano High.
I've heard about that. I want to play. Do I even have Goodbye Volcano High? I don't know if I have it.
Yeah, I do want to play
But
that
I've heard
one.
about it.
I have heard of it.
Because, okay, I don't have Goodbye Volcano High because I got it mixed up with Martina's Kitchen. I really like dinosaur games, okay? If there's a dinosaur on the cover, I will play it. Except if it's like that realistic looking one because it looks boring to me.
Oh, yeah, it's like I'll take it 14 and Warhammer Behind. I'm going to be playing so many gay games.
Final Fantasy XIV is gay by default because Grahatia exists in it.
Fair.
Grahatia is such a good little boy that even if your warrior of light that he's fawning over is a woman, he's loving her in a very gay way.
Aww. Let's see. Oh yeah, I heard it's good, like coming of age type of narrative tale. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be playing it soon. Let's see. Then there was this one never really caught my attention, but it's called Taicha, Tchia.
TCHIA?
Yeah.
TCHIA?
Yeah, trying Taicha on her tropical open world adventure, she sets off to rescue your father from the cruel tyrant, Mavora.
Oh, I think I saw a trailer for this.
Climb, glide, swim, and sail your boat on beautiful islands. Yeah.
Fully playable ukulele.
I keep just adding these to my wish list. That's great.
Doesn't look like my style of game. It looks like a open world 3D platformer, but it does look really cool.
It looks really cool. I really like when people like it's not just like yeah.
I'm gonna wash that bottle too, okay?
Okay.
What is
Press that down.
Oh, rice.
Yeah, when
But
when
it's
people
like,
other than white people base games on their cultures.
wait, why you say that?
I'm sorry for my mom.
Well, I mean, it's just really cool to see like this game is based on this from like people from that culture. Because
like,
every time I see something designed by a white person in that same vein, or like this game is a story about being gay from a straight person, it's always hollow or weird.
because like what really put me in perspective is I have a friend who's like she's like Indian, and when I mean Indian, I mean literally from India. And I was like, oh, the new Aladdin movie doesn't look that great. But she put in perspective to me, it's like, yeah, it doesn't look great, but it feels really good seeing people like me on the big screen. And it shows like we're getting out there. And I really like that. And like you have to kind of think about it like that way too. Like representation is really important, which is why I think like Black Panther is probably one of the most important movies to ever exist.
I like Miss Marvel, because for that reason too.
Because it's so good seeing a little black kid, a little black girl, and just seeing someone that looks like them on the big screen. It's like, oh, it's directed by white people, but like that's not the point at this matter. Is that you can be a superhero no matter what your color, kind of thing. And I think that's what people should take away.
Yeah, like it's like they were tangible, but like it's like Zao, Tales of Kansira, which is a beautiful game about a like African shaman who he's struggling with the passing of his father, and he just sees his dad's soul pass on to their version of heaven, and but he's got to deal with the god of deaths and whatnot. So it's kind of like a good Metroidvania type game. The lush jungle views, and it's a good story because the guy, he's also teenage or late teens, maybe so he's got a hot head at the beginning, and so where he smartens up. And some people are slamming that and stuff. And it's like, because like,
Yeah.
you tell us, go make your own type of games. It's not forcing shit down our throats. And so to go make our own type of games, and then and
How
you're
dare
still
you
bitching.
exist in public?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dumb.
Fucking. If you want an example of what I mean, let me search up this game's name because it's like a weird ancient RPG.
Okay, my dad just want to say that Tai Chi. I probably only reason I wouldn't play it because I'm not really into like the like game starring little kids. I'm just not a big fan of kids.
That's what.
So
That's why I think
kids are a little more
Barrett
adult.
is so important in Fall Fantasy. Just the universe.
Yeah.
He's like
Also,
so important, and plus he's like one of the best rounded characters actually to exist.
yeah, I heard in the new game they really bring out his humanitarian side.
Yeah, because like he's this like he has this adopted child,
Yeah.
and he wants a better life for her because the asshole company is ruining their home. I'm like, you go, King.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's also a good representation for like the handicap as well.
Mm.
Oh, let's see. So while Barry looking that up, another game. Which one? I don't have very little information on this one, but well, I know it's on my list. It's called This Bed We Made.
That sounds so familiar. I feel like you mentioned that to me before, Tilly.
Let's see.
This bed we. It
It's a
sounds.
third-person mystery game in which you play a maid in a 1950s hotel and snoop around strangers' rooms, uncover their daily secrets, discover what links guests together in this tale of love, heartbreak, and murder.
That sounds sick as fuck, actually. I love that concept for a game. That sounds really fun. I always like when things are like taking like in the 1950s. Like, I think that's a really fun time period. Then again, you talk to someone, one of my favorite games is Bioshock
Oh,
Infinite.
that's won a lot of awards.
10 out of 10. I love Bioshock Infinite.
I found the game I was talking about. So it's an old DOS RPG called Albion.
Oh my god, that is ancient, dude.
Its original release was January 1st, 1995. But it's always the example I go to for like, did you run this by anyone who was darker than a glass of milk? Because like the entire cast of human characters is like lily white sci-fi people who landed on this alien planet of like tribal cat people.
Oh,
and like if they were blue, I think whoever created this game could legitimately sue James Cameron. But
yeah, I'm seeing the resemblance.
It's such a weird game because like the weird cat people are just a mishmash of tribal fucking stereotypes. And you literally arrive on a gigantic interstellar factory ship, the Toronto, and it's like, buddy, why is it like this? And like I've noticed more and more that like every time you get a story about that kind of culture from white people, or the type of culture that's generally cribbed from for symbolism, it gets really weird. Like Assassin's Creed Origin is so weird and so inaccurate when it's pointing out anything that isn't around specifically that Egypt was ruled by white people with the Ptolemaic dynasty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think these stories are inherently better when they're from people who would fucking know, I guess. Instead of, in Ubisoft's case, a bunch of Frenchmen.
Ubisoft.
Yves
Who do
Joimo
you?
should not be involved in those
Gonna
kind of
be
stories.
like you. Gonna walk like.
Uh,
Sorry.
but yeah, so this bed we made. If you want to play LA Noir, but you don't want to be a guy or a cop, then this is the game for you.
Fucking. Speaking of guys, like,
Yeah.
I briefly questioned my gender at one point.
Mhm.
Tried other pronouns, wrapped back around to he, him. I am a cisgender man. But
Mhm.
I figured out it wasn't guys I hated playing as in video games. I didn't feel visceral disgust looking at just guys in video games. I felt visceral disgust looking at Nathan Drake and his knockoffs in video games. Like, I am rolling my eyes the moment you put me in the shoes of another 30 something brown haired white male alcoholic.
Mm.
Just
Yeah, that's kind of boring. And to be fair, well, like I know, like um, Bioshock Infinite is that, but I love it.
I
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna make fun of you for liking Bioshock Infinite, but I am going to poke fun at you because Ken Levine has done interviews where he talked about it being a game about venting that his daughter is going to grow up and kiss boys. Like
yeah, okay, now I can see it.
straight people be normal, challenge level impossible.
So that's kind of it for the Readers Award. So between Baldur's Gate, FS16, Goodbye Volcano High, Zelda, Taicha, and this bed we made. Sure, y'all gonna say Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna win it. So, but
My only gripe with Baldur's Gate 3 is that I have to install a mod for polyamory.
Yeah.
Like no one's willing to share. Like, come on. If I want to make Asterion bite the pillow and then get pegged by Karlach, that's my right.
Sorry. I just imagine you like installing these mods, but you accidentally installed the mod where you make a stare at a little bat. You just, poor little bat, just like, oh my god.
That's probably the size comparison when he seduces Halson.
oh lordy. Um. So let's see here. Now onto the indie game one. So we once again got Stray Gods, Taicha, Firsty Suitors. This bit we made, but this time we also got a game that Sassy's familiar with, Coral Island.
Oh my god. Can't,
Before we get
I'm waiting for
started on
that update, baby.
Before we
up there?
get started on that, can we take a 5-minute intermission for me to check on my responsibles?
Okay.
Great, I can fill my water bottle now. Thank you. Okie dokie smokies.
Smoked meat sound good right now.
We're back.
Oh yeah, like Checkers just got this a barbecue brisket melt. Like oh my goodness, I gotta try that.
That sounds
Oh, maybe
delicious.
Yeah.
You know, every time I forget that Checkers and Rallies are the same place, just in different places, I always see the Checkers / Rallies fries in the frozen aisle at Safeway, and they're just marked as Checkers / Rallies, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
I remember a long time ago. I was like, that's it. I'm going on a diet, and so I right then the jingle played. Checkers, you gotta eat. Like ah.
The last time I went on a diet, it was a seafood diet. A seafood, I eat it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just like, huh? I'm definitely one of the slow kids in the back. Like,
I don't know, because of all the topics we brought up, I guess I can kind of bring up a slightly uncomfortable one. Because we were talking about Akira Toriyama the other day, and I often brought up the complaint that like he's got like a very limited character like body types and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. And because it's like basically like if you play Dragon Age 11, like say there's like only 4 body types throughout the entire world of all the NPCs. Yeah, yeah. All skinny people look the same. All fat people look the same. And then males get like a buff upper torso, and girls get a little bit of curves.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Um,
in
and
Akira Toriyama's mild defense here, um,
yeah.
I believe for Dragon Quest XI, he wasn't the active art director. They were just
Lazy.
mimicking his art style
I
because
can
I know
see
that's what
that.
I,
they, I know that's what they did for 9.
I was like, well, sorry, if it's like like every fat person looks the same. Like they're all like like if you turn off the lights, their shadow would look like the grimace. They
Yeah,
all got no neck. They're all short and stumpy.
The grimace
It's
shake.
like
it's
I was like,
it's really funny
does
because like he does have same body syndrome, but not that
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I was like, does Kirutama believe that body fat stunts your growth or something?
Like
And like, can you imagine some adult telling some kid, hey, you might want to put down that chocolate cake or you never joined the basketball team? Yeah.
now see if it's one of the fat kids from Dragon Quest 11, he could be the basketball.
It's like, yeah.
Basketball.
And it's like, listen, your brother's 6'6", you're 5'1" because he wouldn't stop eating the cupcakes. You know, is that how Kiriyama telling us thinks? Their thoughts. Rest in power, buddy. But it's like,
I mean,
yeah.
he had his foibles, but he did, codify the shonen battle genre.
Yeah, I want to say he did give us anime, so it's like I can't.
Oh yeah, like without Dragon Ball Z, I don't think we would have gotten the anime boom we had here in the
Oh,
States.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
It's like when I
because
think
like
about it, we would have had just like Lupin, Macross, and Gundam.
we wouldn't even we wouldn't
Maybe
even
Sailor Moon.
we still don't have Macross. We have Robotech because Harmony Gold has been licensing the Macross footage for so long that they own the Macross copyright in the US. They've been able to successfully sue, I think it's Shueisha, to keep actual Macross out of English speaking territories for 20 years now.
Oh, jeez.
That's why we couldn't get any of the Super Robot Wars games here for so long. And the first game in the series to officially come out in the US is the 30th anniversary game. Because Macross was in some of the older Super Robot Wars games.
Man, licensing's gonna be weird sometimes.
Like Gundam Wing almost didn't come to the US because Wing Gundam can transform into a jet-like mech. Like that's how protective of their Macross copyright they are.
Dang, that's insane.
Yeah, like the only reason we're getting like Mech Warrior and BattleTech games again is because the US copyright courts blew them out of the water. Mech Warrior 5 was originally teased on the original Xbox, and then Harmony Gold sued Microsoft over it.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Harmony Gold's insane.
yeah, the reason we got the BattleTech Tactics RPG, which opened the door to the Mech Warrior 5 we have now, is because Hairbrained was published by Paradox, and Paradox countersued.
Mm-hmm.
They got that Crusader Kings 2 Europa Universalis 4 money. They got that every single patch to this game comes with a paid DLC money.
Yeah, back in that PS3 era, freaking anime games had so many microtransactions.
God. Yeah.
Like basically, it's like if you want all the outfits, you're practically buying the whole game over again.
I think it's more. I think it's something I can be a little more lenient on if there's stupid amounts of DLC, as if they're like outfits. It's like people were laughing at the sheer amount of DLC for Dead or Alive 6, but it's a fighting game. You pick one character, you play that character.
That's the sexy girl one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's also one of the few fighting games that has like fluid fighting mechanics and doesn't feel like you're dialing in the same 4 combos and abusing glitches to actually play it.
Okay.
That's from someone who doesn't really play fighting games, though. I played a lot of Dead or
Yeah.
Alive 4 on the Xbox 360.
See, I bought all the DLC for sits. That's because also they kind of like scaled back on the crazy fan service.
Yeah,
But I
but
think Dead or Alive 5 has like some of the most DLC in history.
yeah, but it's all costumes. And if it's a fighting game, you're going to buy the costumes for the character you play. And then the one costume you like. It's not something like, say, Crusader Kings 2, where to have the full game, you either need to pay $4.99 a month to Paradox for their subscription service, or $300 for all the DLC for that one game. It's like, yeah, it's an egregious amount of costumes, but it's not. We updated the game. Give us $9.99, please.
I want to see it's like someone trying to make a game where it's like they want you to pay to win on purpose.
Ugh.
I mean, Paradox Interactive straight up has individual subscription services for its games that are so egregiously DLC'd out the ass that you could subscribe for multiple years and not hit half the cost of buying it all. And
Remember
these
that poor
are
guy who spent like $100K on Diablo Immortal and got nothing?
Oh
God.
my.
Yeah. Like people made simulators based off his experience where you play the slot machine and it tells you how much you spent before you get your first end game gem.
Oh gosh.
And I tried one of them, and it told me I would have spent $30,000 before I got one end game gem. That's homophobic.
insane.
Huh. Shit, that's what I spent on a house.
God, if I had $30,000, I would definitely not be spending it on fucking gacha games.
Like, yeah, it's like DLC's fine, but when it's gotcha mechanics, yeah, no.
Like, I've been playing a gacha game called Wuthering Waves.
Oh yes, that's a new big one.
Yeah, it's, I wouldn't say it's, a good game, like good gacha or anything, but
Wow.
it's tolerable gacha. And from everything I've heard, you don't need to pay to win to complete the story, at least.
That's good.
And that's what I care about, because it's ostensibly a free, expansive single-player RPG.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not a fan of the character designs in it, to be honest. I just like.
I mean, it
Everyone
has
wears
character.
black.
It has character designs, which is more than I can say for Genshin Impact.
I actually prefer the more character designs in Genshin.
See, as someone who playtests a lot of games, I can tell you exactly how they make the characters in Genshin Impact,
Mm-hmm.
and I can tell they don't do it the same way in Wuthering Waves. Genshin Impact, how they take a character how they make a character is they have a base,
Yeah.
and they stick the bits on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of the characters in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty lazy.
Wuthering
Yeah.
Waves, I've noticed body type variation.
Mhm.
I've noticed height variation, like between characters of the same quote unquote age. And like, regardless of if you're crazy about like modern Chinese sci-fi designs or not, I read a lot of wuxia and xianxia novels, which
Mhm.
I like those designs. Genshin feels very much like no, trust us, we're not Chinese, we're Western fantasy anime, guys. Trust us. Ignore all of this wuxia design that we're hiding behind something we cribbed from Sword Art Online, please.
You know what game has a lot of diverse body types?
What's that?
Coral Island.
Yeah, Coral Island. It's
We got off on a
actually
big tangent. I'm
nutty.
sorry.
Yep.
How
So
good.
somehow we was able to swing it back around.
Yeah, no, it's nutty. Coral Island is like nutty with their body types. Like you just
Tell him,
got
Jeffy.
so much variety, and you even have a freaking character with stretch marks. Stretch marks. That's never done.
People act like stretch marks are something that only happen from pregnancy, but like I've got stretch marks on my arms from when I was like buff.
Mm-hmm.
Like people need to see stretch marks in video games so that they
Yeah.
don't think, oh, you had a baby. Like, what, did my arm have a baby?
Yeah. Well, like in that one, she is a mom. She did get it from giving like birth, but it's like it's so nice to just still
Yeah.
see it though.
No, what I mean is like it's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. And
Like,
like you got like non-binary characters. Unfortunately I don't think there's a trans character. I wish there's a trans character.
non-binary counts under the trans umbrella for
It does?
representation's sake.
It does.
It's
like,
something.
I still wish there was still a trans character.
Yeah.
I just hate how the only dateable non-binary character is the one obsessed with coffee.
Yeah.
I'm like,
obsessed with
Raj,
coffee,
I
though, so
hate you.
that fits.
All you do is talk about fucking coffee. You're so boring.
I just put more fresh espresso wax in my wax melter.
Yeah, no, I just Raj drives me nuts, Mike. Why did it have to be the coffee guy?
Compared to Boyfriend Dungeon, like the trans characters here are also non-binary, but they're very different. I don't want to say types of non-binary, but presentations of non-binary. Rowan is masculine non-binary. God, I forget their name. I think Avery is androgynous non-binary. And you have varying body types because Jonah is... We'll see if I can find a screenshot of Jonah. He's built like I am these days.
So I'm laughing. So I'm like, all characters in. I was going to say Coral Island. The first one is Macbeth. I don't know why autocorrect is Macbeth. I just think Macbeth is really freaking funny.
Screenshot of Jonah, who is one of the
Okay.
free DLC characters in game chat. This is going to be a picture of the core cast before the free DLC added like 3 new characters. Yes, the cat is also a weapon.
Oh,
The cat turns into brass knuckles.
that's cool.
Sawyer is the androgynous non-binary one's name. Sawyer is a train wreck, but they are very endearing.
Okay.
But yeah, Coral Island. I am so sorry.
Yeah, like Coral Island, like you got buff dudes, chubby people. Like it's just so nice and like, I'm just looking at the characters. I just wish the buff character. I wish she was a bit more buff, but that's just me. I just wish she was more buff. She's not buff enough for me. Okay, wait. I want to see her tummy. Where the fuck is her tummy?
Who did you say the one who's super into coffee is?
Raj.
They look like they're super into coffee, and
Yeah, that's his personality. So like, I just wish. Oh my god, what's her name? I always call her buff lady. Chaim.
I'm gonna say it. I'll take Raj.
Beauregard.
I'll take Raj. Just he can come home with me.
Yeah, you can take Raj. Fucking go for it. I don't want to hear about fucking coffee.
No, we're gonna make coffee and we're gonna have a nice night.
And you also have like himbos, so like every person loves a himbo.
Barry, would you say that's like a modern day Beauregard?
Look, himbo is a himbo. I love him.
Aww.
But chat wants me to fuck the mermaid, cause it's chat. problem is, like, the mermaid I want to fuck, she's not fuckable, and it's so depressing. Totally forgot her name.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember you ranting about that on stream.
I always rant about that every time I see her. I am so salty. Actually, I'm very salty because all the
Saltwater.
pretty
I'm
much
looking,
all the best girl options are like, lol, you can't date them, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
I'm looking at Scott, his portrait here on the store page. This man looks like he does not have a single thought behind his eyes.
Scott.
The blonde guy with the scarf.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I nickname them, and I nicknamed him Shaggy in my head.
Yeah, he looks like he's no thoughts, head empty.
Like,
Yeah.
You're lucky you're pretty.
Oh no, it's a different guy. No, Scott's okay. Because one thing I actually also do, sorry, this is not really like the LGBT part, but I like how you adopt animals that already have names. I think that's really sweet.
On this store page, on the character portraits, they say it having meet the datables.
Yeah, I'll
And
show you.
I can say his name because he calls himself this in his YouTube videos. Mark looks like you put a facial scar on my neighbor Mark.
Mark is like the most like, oh my god, there's so much lewd art of Mark.
No, I mean he looks like my neighbor Mark.
Oh, okay.
Who
No,
also
it
goes
just-
by MC Profit and does YouTube videos.
So yeah, the lady that I put in the chat, like that's where I want to date, but she's not dateable because
Oh, she's cute.
she's so cute. And then this is the other girl I wanted to date because she got them hips. Like, excuse me, tragedy.
Wow.
They don't want you to date the hot girls in this game. I don't
Looks like
understand.
Tomb Raider.
And you can also play as a non-binary person,
See,
which is cool.
you make such good friends with the cat, his name is Pocket, that you are declared an honorary cat by the cat community.
No.
And then you can date everyone else in this picture and the guy above the picture. Like, Boyfriend Dungeon just says, is this a named character that is actually has a presence in the plot? Go ahead and kiss them.
So yeah, the guy that I sent is Simiru. He's, if you stream Cora Island, if you stream it, everybody wants to fuck this guy. That's what people come to chat just to tell you to fuck the fucking shark dude.
Where's the stick at?
Okay, it's like Sidon. It's a slit, comes out,
internal.
probably two of them, and you're just like, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a fun night because who doesn't? I know I generally am a monster fucker, but I really prefer the girl one. But you can't date the hot like lionfish girl. It's such a tragedy.
The problem I'm having with him is that I'm not a bottom. I'm a top.
Yeah, no, you can't bottom this guy.
Well, I'm kind of curious about. It's just like, how does a fish person get abs like that? Like, how do you exercise underwater like that?
Swimming.
You like those crunches?
Swimming. No, swimming is, you get buff swimming.
To be fair, yeah, he would dolphin kick actually to swim.
Okay.
So like he would like move his entire body. So technically you would get abs if you do dolphin kick technically. But here's the thing.
Like, have you ever looked at an Olympic swimmer?
No.
They're some of the most
they're buff as
fucking
fuck.
yoked people alive.
Yeah.
Because swimming is incredibly strenuous. And
I usually do synchronized swimming, so that's how I know.
yeah, and like if you are a merman and you swim everywhere all day, every day, I'm surprised he's not buffer.
Okay, even like the hot like other like mermaid girl is like toned as fuck. It's just like I just want to go to Indonesia, like find the developer, like do the idiot sandwich thing, and but like you're an idiot sandwich. Give me the fuckable ladies, please.
Yeah, like this reminds me of fucking Rune Factory 5. Great
Oh, I've
game. You
played
can be
that.
gay. You can be gay.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's this fox woman. She is a hot single mom. You can't
Oh
date
yeah,
her.
you can't date the hot
You can
mom.
never date the hot single moms in these games.
You can't date the hot mom in Coral Island. That's one with the stretch marks.
Yeah, but I meant specifically in the Rune Factory series.
Rune
you can
Factory.
never
Okay,
date-
I thought you were saying in general.
You
but
can
you're
never
just saying
date the
that.
you can never date the hot single mom in Rune Factory.
Yeah, no,
And
it's treasure.
it is a personal attack on me specifically that the one in Rune Factory 5 is a fox.
Mm-hmm.
I am normal and
Yeah, I think
completely
I was
trustworthy around foxes.
either gonna date Reinhardt, Riker, or I think it was also Scarlet, because I do like when she's like sometimes the tsundere really does it for me. She's very soon.
I have to show this video to my girlfriend now because she is a fox and it will make her laugh.
Yeah, I still need to stream Rune Factory 3 actually, because I never played that Rune Factory before.
Rune Factory 5 is the one I actually own and I need to play more. The problem is I need to install like one or two quality of life mods, and it's a pain to install mods on the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I've got it installed and just sitting there, and I haven't played it again yet.
Let's see. Also, Coral Island's also pretty good. Gardening and
No.
it's one of the like little sandbox games, kind of like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing. And I love tropical themes.
Yeah, because like it's made by an Indonesian developer, so it's really cool. So it's like more based off of like
Farming game.
forests / jungles in Indonesia. So like you get like monkeys and stuff that kind of like wild critters, and then you also can get the animal where like you harvest its poop and you make poop coffee.
Okay, so civet poop coffee is a thing IRL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I didn't know what they were called.
Yeah,
I just call it poop coffee.
That's just a thing. I would probably not drink it, but people drink it. It's the same as the fucking maggot cheese to me. It's just a no.
Oh, what do you say? Maggot and cheese.
Yeah, so in the final game in this category for best gay indie game is called In Stars in Time, which I haven't heard about before.
I haven't heard about that.
I've heard of it. I have it installed, but I haven't played it yet.
Ooh, I like the art style. It's very nice.
I'd say I was gonna say the art style's not for me, but I can see that the game on Steam is overwhelmingly positive. So.
Oh, you don't like the art style? You don't like this kind? It's like Robert House. Actually, no, I would say it's like Astro Boy.
It's both very gay and very depressing, apparently. One of my friends is super into it, and she calls it the emotional damage game.
Add to my wish list. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks good. I just
yeah.
Yeah, I see it's that particular art style. Cause I'm like, look at the RPG part, and like all the faces look at me. I'm like, I don't know if it's like the faces or the eyes are drawn or something. But
it is a time loop game, and apparently you can fail a loop by finding out you're allergic to pineapple.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I'm excited to try it soon.
Sorry, I'm like just thirsty.
Okay, so out of 6 gay indie games: Coral Island, In Stars in Time, Stray Gods, Taichia, Thirsty Suitors, and This Bed We Made. Which one do you think is, the winner here?
I'm gonna say Coral Island because I've actually played it.
I'm gonna say Stray Gods because I've actually played it, and it's a musical, and musicals are inherently gay.
That is true.
All
To,
right.
to quote my friends who can actually sing and are in musical theater, honey, you show me a straight man in musical theater and I'll show you someone in denial.
Huh. I guess now let the sauce run there, huh? Okay, 3 categories down, 2 left to go. The Authentic Representation Award.
Ooh, this sounds
Uh,
interesting.
so, yeah, 5 we already talked about here. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Coral Island.
Yeah.
No, 4 we already talked about. Thirsty Suitors.
Mhm.
This Bed We Made.
Mhm.
And then this one adds The Expanse, a Telltale series, and The Sims 4.
Wait, which Telltale series?
The Expanse.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, it's like this one came out like a
Expanse?
couple years after the studio shut down, so I'm not sure how.
I never heard of this one.
But it's
I've
based off a sci-fi show.
I've read the first
Ah.
3 Expanse novels, and I dropped off after that because the protagonist is very annoying.
Okay.
Uh,
I
J-
never heard of
James
this.
James Holden does not realize he is. Sing it with me. 30 something. God damn it! How'd it go? 30 something, brown haired, grizzled, white hair. 30 something, brown haired, grizzled, white man, alcoholic. Just the sound of it makes me very vitriolic.
Never heard of that before.
Oh, God. He is Nathan Drake, but incompetent, but a sci fi protagonist. Oh, God, I hate him so much.
Okay.
I'm actually picturing what that would look like if a Drake like having to hold his breath, jumping between freaking starships and stuff.
Fucking imploding because he jumped out into space without a vacuum suit.
I remember in Warhammer 40k, like the orcs can just like make believe something into existence because they're kind of magical. So when you believe hard enough, it happens. And so several of them, I guess, got blasted out into space, and they just got just where it's like wandering over to another ship, like knocking on the door, like, "Hey, can you let us in?" And the orc on the inside's like, "How are you all breathing out there?" And they're like, "What?" And they all exploded.
That's funny.
Yeah, funny enough, if Nathan Drake tried to hold his breath and jump between 2 starships, he'd die immediately because, like, what you're supposed to do if you notice the atmosphere being vented is exhale, and then maybe you'll last 30 seconds. Because if you've got air in your lungs when you're exposed to vacuum, your lungs explode.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So Coral Island for this category. Let's go.
I think Spance has a female character, main character, and I do think the Thirsty Suitors did have a good, black community and stuff like that. Like a really good, really good representation there.
I'm going to defer to the two of you in this case because my dog in the fight is authentic
Fiji.
romance, but it's very authentic unisex romance.
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, like Baldur's Gate, despite the fact that you can be gay, the game is player sexual, and
Yeah.
its romance is neither uniquely straight or gay in its writing.
Okay, so I guess we give it to Coral on this one. We'll just give it to Stray Guys in the last category.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard a thud in my kitchen. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine.
It's probably the cat doing something stupid.
Okay. But yeah, well, we're not really talking about The Sims 4 because it's just The Sims, you know. We're technically the guy in that world. She. And here I thought this was gonna be like a quick pod, and I was gonna have to go over like some other gay games I know for recommendations. But
Well,
no.
At least I'm getting recommendations. That's awesome. I like
Yeah,
your
that's true.
recommendations.
Oh yeah.
Even though I have such a backlog of games to play, like it's actually ridiculous.
Have you wishlisted Haven?
It's literally Wishless Haven, and then like I was like, oh, after I beat Persona 3 Reload on stream, I will play Fire Emblem Engage. And then they're like, lol, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam. I'm like, bye! Bye, Fire Emblem. I'm going with Old Reliable, baby.
Mm.
The fucking series I introduced me to the world of Yaoi. Let's go. Okay. Little Sassy freaking loved Axel X Roxas. 10-year-old me loved that shit. Oh god, I know. Just Kingdom Hearts. It's such a place in my heart, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had so many yaoi pictures of those two.
My
And
cat,
just the Yaoi was fucking okay. Kingdom Hearts Yaoi was fucking great.
my cat got stuck in an empty soda box.
Oh,
He's not too bright.
we're just talking about Kingdom Hearts Yaoi.
Puffin. Yeah, Puffin Sut's got a little, he doesn't realize he's too thick.
Kingdom Hearts Yaoi was never my speed, but
Yeah.
there is a because the fan base has always been relatively small online, but there is a dedicated Yaoi fandom that I have been a member of for a long time. Mega Man X and Zero.
Huh.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, their friendship is no heterosexual explanation for it.
Oh god, you know that ponytail's for pulling.
Oh no, I think X is actually the bottom.
I can see that.
And I think he sits there and he fumes because he's not pulling the ponytail. He's getting
What?
his cheeks clapped.
I don't think it's easy him pulling the ponytail, just charging that shot. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
X wishes he could be a pacifist. He's a bottom.
just... Alright, on to our last category. Best LGBTQ character.
LGBTQ character. Okay.
I think Baldur's Gate says cheating because he gets 2 characters in this one. But, Shadowheart, and, I don't know who this one. Dame Arlen? Barry, you know who that is?
I don't remember.
Is he from Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah, it says Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna look him up real quick here.
Like, once you dig into Shadowheart's backstory, she is a very interesting character that exposes, like, everything currently wrong with the
Okay.
Forgotten Realms and why Wizards of the Coast has been stealthily rewriting most of the deep lore.
So some like undead looking lady here. I'm gonna post it. There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Her.
oh, no, she's not
Island?
undead. She's an Asimar. She is
Oh.
half. She's
yeah,
a
like
demigod.
angel person.
Yeah, she
Gotcha.
is a demigod. She's literally the daughter of Selune, the moon goddess.
Okay.
And the first thing she does as soon as she's done helping you cast down evil is, and now I'm going to go fuck my girlfriend. Like,
That's great.
but between her and Shadowheart, she is actually the gay character because she's not romanceable. She has a set romance with a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of baggage there, but she has been waiting for her for a long time, and it is a romance that transcends mortal boundaries. It is so sweet, and this giant woman is just so horny for her girlfriend,
Oh, that is touching.
and like
It's,
the way she talks, it's like, now leave us. I must take comfort in the flesh of my sweet. And then her girlfriend's like, oh my god. Sorry.
I mean, no, I would be totally like real romanced if I talk like that.
Who are the other characters?
So there are 4 characters. There was one named Taichia, which I feel uncomfortable with because he's a little young for me.
Aichia?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
that
little brown girl.
Oh, okay.
And then, but then we have Jala from Thirsty Suitors, which I believe is the main character. and hot black goth girl. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Then we have Dion from Final Fantasy 16. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which gay blonde villain. Fuck yeah. And finally, Aloy from Horizon Forbidden West.
I don't really know those characters, so you guys have the
Really?
bucket in this
Um,
one.
I can
I'm
see Horizon's not your type of gameplay, but I think you would like Aloy. Yeah, she nice and butch.
gonna say like Aloy. Yeah, I'm leaning Aloy. Like I've
Oh,
only played
Aloy
a
from Zero
Ho-
Horizon Dawn.
yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
Forbidden
she's
West is the
gay.
sequel.
yes,
Yeah,
and
Oh, okay.
I'm leaning her because she's also one of the only realistic women in fiction that I've seen in a
yeah.
long time. Like
Mhm. I'm like,
she
oh wait, I know
is
that character.
designed like a real human being.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
people who claim that, oh well, she must be a man because she's got peach fuzz, like have never been within inches of a cis woman's face.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I always kind of wanted to tell my mom, please shave that mustache. It's just,
oh yeah, like my mom is in her 50s, but like she's got to shave. But like she's a young red-haired woman with light peach fuzz and muscle mass because she lives an incredibly active lifestyle. And like regardless of her being gay or not, like she's just one of the most realistically designed characters I've ever seen. And she's gay. So you know what? I'm giving the point to Aloy.
Yeah.
there we go.
I'll
Heck
pick
yeah.
Aloy.
Okay, and yeah, that's the pretty much all the awards. There's other awards, but mostly it's like like gay TV show or gay esports or gay streamers.
Gay
Uh,
streamer, my favorite type of streamer, the
oh
gay.
yeah, LGBTQ streamers. Yeah. So there's some you can I can throw.
I'm not gonna lie,
Like
I'm
one,
probably not gonna know most of them.
yeah, like one I do recognize, Evo. She's a big time drag queen.
I mean, I'm
Oh, that's so much fun, but I feel like that's so much effort to like do drag makeup all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like I respect the hustle when people like do drag for their streams or videos. I'm like, I respect it. I don't know how you have the sanity to do that every time. Like, oh, gotta apply 5 hours of makeup. Let's go, babies. And I'm like, how do you not go insane? Like, I'll go insane.
I mean, I've got like 5 favorite queer streamers, but like even the ones in present company aren't going to be on this fucking list.
Okay, I'm gonna follow them
not me.
because
Shit.
we all love a drag queen.
No, well, I thought you were pulling from an actual list.
Oh no, I do have a list here of people that they have on the website, but I
Yeah.
also have my own list for gay streamers as well.
I was going to say my vote's for Tilly.
Come on, take
Tilly!
it down.
Mine would
Co-
also be Tilly.
Cozy, chaotic, always fun to hang out with.
Has a bouncy, fun, safe environment.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And adorable mascots.
Yeah, and if things get too cozy, we can always call on the slug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I was had this conversation so where people are like having this big old fucking chat war in the slug channel. I'm like, I don't even have to start the shit anymore. It creates itself. Like slug has become a fucking their own universe.
Rinsimp truly created the greatest of mascots.
Yeah.
It's just your ponytail falling off to become another you.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, most of the people that I like watch stream are just art streamers.
Like I used to watch them a lot as well. But now, now I got like only like 2 or 3 that kind of like stick exclusive. But yeah, basically the way I say it is like every time Tilly needs a haircut, that's when their slug is born.
That's kind of cute. They come from a hair. I like that.
Yeah, because the original joke was that my hair's so damn floofy it has to be alive.
Ah.
That was Rinsip's headcanon. It became an icon. How's how you like all the other arcs? I actually finally branched out since like the other artists. That's where we have the bagel emote and the wiggle emote and
Yeah, they're cute.
Lord Slug with the flames.
You know, I get the feeling Lord Slug is in for a fight because there's a Dragon Ball movie villain named Lord Slug.
Oh yeah.
So
But unlike him, my Slug will be remembered.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
he's also a major antagonist in the Xenoverse games, so he is remembered if only for jobbing out.
Yeah. Slug does not like to do jobs.
What if Slug gets a Reese's after?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's got to be a dusty finish, or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, like as I was telling Sassy when he stepped away, I thought I might, because I thought it was gonna be a quick one. I thought I was like to pad this out some like LGBT game recommendations, but no, we went a proper good 2 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
We're all people with a lot to say.
Well,
Yeah.
you just mentioned any farming sim, and I will go freaking off, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be so loud that I'll make the guys who blast music out of their cars seem sad.
Yeah. And we did have a good 45 minutes of off-topicness. Yeah,
I mean,
that's on brand.
That's on brand. That's how we do. But I need to go have dinner. It's 9:20 p.m. my time.
12:30 here.
It's like midnight here.
Yeah, well let's sign off first, though. All right, let's thank you all for listening, and stay gay and be excellent to each other.
Stay gay, let's go.
Stay gay. I'm gay and hungry.
And woo,
Be gay, you cry.